Thursday, January 7th. Not the biggest card in the NBA, but got a bunch of college basketball plays, and just a week away till we add NHL back. And of course, we got NFL playoffs this weekend we'll be covering here in the next few days, and the national championship game in college football, of course, coming up. So tons of stuff coming up, but today we've got 5 free betting picks all in hoops action today. So don't forget, if you haven't done so, hit that thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications so you don't miss out on all the stuff we have daily, including tons of free betting picks over here on our YouTube and Facebook pages from all of our experts. Of course, as always, be part of the team. Most important thing is to put in the comments who you like for today. As Big Speaker is doing right here, likes a ton of action here. Lakers -7 and under in that Oregon game, and Nuggets -3, and over in the Blazers game, 76ers -2. Indiana under. He's got a lot. He's got a lot of action. So always, even after the fact, if you're not catching the show live, which only about 10% of you catch it live, most of you catch it after the fact, still put in the comments who you like. Does us a big favor and makes you part of the Picks and Parlays team. All right, so we got another keep it pushing grind time. Likes the Nets -5 as that's got to be -5. It's got to be +5 in that one, I'm guessing. But anyway, that's what he put. All right, so we're going to start it off. Got a 5-star play in early action. I believe it's 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time game. We've got the Cincinnati SMU matchup. Yes, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Cincinnati's at SMU. Big underdog here. When I bet it, it was 5.5. I see it's 6 now. Total at 143.5. And the Cincinnati team has been one of the worst teams for bettors out there this year. 1-7 against the spread. And yes, I'm a Bearcat fan, so I know all about Coach Brandon and this team. And last year I thought Coach Brandon did a pretty good job with Mick Cronin's leftovers. But now this young team has just not been very good this year. 2-6 straight up, 1-7 against the spread. I'm going to fade Cincinnati until things change. Let's take SMU. Like I said, I got it at 5.5. 5-star play. We'll take SMU -6. We'll call it. So that's our first play. Best play in college basketball. No, second best play in college basketball today. Then we go to the NBA, and only 5 games in the NBA. And my best bet is over at picksandparlays.net/Craig, the only place you can get that. And it's $25 off just for you guys. The link is in the description. That's where you can get my best 5-star play of the day. Actually, my best play overall. So make sure you check that out. My best play the last 2 days, cashed easily. So make sure you get in on that. But my free play here for the NBA, Spurs and the Lakers here. Now, when you look at this Spurs team, they've been really good. Coach Popovich, they're not quite getting the wins yet because they're just 3-4 straight up. But it tells you how many games they've been in. They're 5-2 against the spread and 3-0 against the spread on the road and 2-1 straight up on the road. So to me, I know they're facing a much more talented Lakers team. Lakers -8 is what the line is here. The total is 224.5. But to me, you got to take the Spurs here. I just think the Lakers just have bigger fish to fry. They're just trying to get through the season, grind out as many wins as possible. They're not trying to absolutely, run up the minutes for LeBron and Anthony Davis and a veteran roster that they have. So I think the Spurs are the play here, and I got them at +8 in this one. So that's a 4-star play in the NBA. Don't forget, like I said, if you haven't done so, hit that thumbs up and leave in the comments who you like for today. Be part of the Picks and Parlays team, as Mike has done here. Iowa -5.5, Oregon money line, and Nuggets -2.5. I don't know. I think I would take the under here just because Cincinnati's kind of struggled to score, but I don't have an official play on that one. All right, so we've got 2 more plays in college basketball, and then we've got a play right off our consensus report. Don't forget, my best bet of the day is in the NBA today. Only way to get that is go over to picksandparlays.net/Craig. That's the only way you can get that $25 off is to use that link. So the link is in the description to this video, so make sure you check that out. Just $14.99 for tonight. Get you my best bet in the NBA. All right, so my best bet in college basketball today, UCLA at Arizona State. And there was no bigger critic of Mick Cronin when he was in Cincinnati here than me. I just, I was a huge Bob Huggins guy. I worked for Coach Huggins for a few summers when I played college basketball, and he's just a class act. And Mick Cronin's not that type of guy. Did a good job in Cincinnati. Just, I just didn't think he could take them to the next level. Well, he's done a very good job at UCLA, changing their style of play. And I just think they're a much tougher team. He's taken the talent that UCLA always has and made them very, very tough. And I think this is going to be a really good team. They'll continue to get better. UCLA at Arizona. UCLA's favored by 1 in this one, total of 147.5. I even see some 1.5s out there, but I just think UCLA is clearly the better team. And it tells you how bad Arizona State is when they're 4-3 straight up and 1-6 against the spread. So even in the games they've won, there's been a lot of close games that they could have lost. Just the opposite for UCLA, 7-2 straight up, 6-3 against the spread. So I think UCLA -1, -1.5 gets it done. Best bet of the day in college basketball for me. All right, so after that, we've got one last play, a 4.5-star play in college basketball today. But don't forget, continue, hit that thumbs up, and put in the comments who you like. Leg Show, it says Oregon can't handle the altitude. He likes Colorado State and Gonzaga first half. All right, so we look at my last free play in college basketball. We're going to look at a late game, San Diego State. This is a 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time game. That UCLA game's 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. So this one's a 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time game. 4.5-star play. Nevada's been pretty daggone good this year, considering I thought this was going to be a down year for them. Hasn't been the case so far. They're a big underdog here. San Diego State's a 12.5-point underdog, total of 135. And, Nevada's been great on the road. 4-1 straight up, 4-1 against the spread, 7-3 against the spread overall for Nevada. And I just think it's going to be a closer game than what this line suggests. I think San Diego State will win. We know how good the San Diego State's defense is year in, year out. I think that'll be the difference in this one. But 12.5 points in college basketball is a ton, especially when I think both teams are going to be in the low 70s. I think I was thinking 74-70 type of game, 73-69, something like that. I think Nevada loses by 4 or 5, so I think they'll easily cover. So that's a 4.5-star play. So those are my 4 free plays. Of course, every day we give out a free play. Well, not every day. The last 3 or 4, we've given out a free play off our consensus report, and we'll continue to do so. And, of course, if you want to purchase the full consensus report, go over to picksandparlays.net and the premium picks drop down, click on consensus. Just I think it's like $2 a day. You can get the monthly pass, and it gives you tons of plays off the consensus report. Today, right now, because this is updated live as we go, it's we only have 3 plays right now, but the cappers put their picks in up till 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so there'll be even more. But the game that we have is the best consensus right now, 3-0. The Spurs at the Lakers, over 224.5. And I can understand why. This Spurs team scores a lot of points, and the Lakers can do so as well. So over 224.5 is the best consensus play at the time of this taping. So those are your 5 free plays for Thursday, January 7th. Don't forget, as always, hit that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. But most importantly, leave in the comments who you like for today. And, I get a million emails a day, a million comments. Who's your best bet of the day? My best bet of the day today, picksandparlays.net/Craig. Get it $14.99. It's $25 off just for watching every day. $14.99. Get that. The link is also in the description to this video. All right, so we're going to recap here. We're going to put them in the order I like the games of the 5 picks or the 4 picks I gave out, and then I'll give out that consensus play again as well. 5-star play, UCLA -1, -1.5. I think UCLA gets it done. 5-star play, SMU -5.5. I'm going to continue to fade my Bearcats until they change the script here. SMU's been good against the spread. Bearcats have been bad. Let's take SMU -5.5. Nevada +12.5. I think Nevada live dog. I don't think they win outright, but I think they make San Diego sweat. So let's take Nevada plus the points. And then Spurs +8. I just think the Lakers, you're going to see a lot of just grind out type wins where the Lakers win by 2, 3, 4. We saw it last time out. Where were they? I think they were, I can't even remember who they played last, and they had to win right at the end. They're a much better team. They just, they have bigger fish to fry at the end of the season. Staying healthy is the name of the game. And then the consensus is in the Spurs Lakers over 224.5. So that's the 5 free plays for Thursday, January 7th. Don't forget, if you haven't done so, make sure you get my best bet over picksandparlays.net/Craig and get in my best bet of the day, $14.99. That's $25 off. And that link is in the description to this video. All right, so make sure you leave in the comments who you like for today. As Neil has done, he likes Memphis. Tommy likes under in the Cavs. So continue to leave in, even after the video is live, go ahead and put in the